So we've had some little bit of issues. 106. Guess what? It's done. So I guess we're gonna see what it looks like now, innit? All right, you guys ready? What's happening, guys? Yep, this is part 3 of the build. So basically, we've had some rain. The roof has held up. However, remember that bit there? It slightly leaked. So basically, you know, I built the roof on top of the other roof. Because our roof slopes, the water that goes from inside and it slides down. So we've had some little bit of issues, water issues, but it's okay because, like I said, the main roof, nothing leaked from there. Let me show you. So all here is bone stock dry. It's just this part. So if I bring it closer, can you see it leaks? Some buckets there, but don't worry. Gutter. So we're gonna have a gutter running along the top there. You see it? And going out there. That's a 2-meter gutter. Then I had to buy an extension piece because I need to extend the gutter. So I bought another gutter as well and just cut it to size. It's quite simple to do. Literally, you put your extension piece on one part of the gutter, clip it in, and the other part of the gutter, clip it in, and that's basically it. Quite simple. First time doing the gutter as well, so I'm learning as well. Basically, that's all one leg. This was an extension part. I just added this in to extend it. Just installing the clips for the gutter. Didn't take too long to do. A little bit fiddly. I only needed 2 clips for it because it wasn't that much of a long run. Time fitting the gutter and it works. And I extended it too. So yeah, happy with that. Onto that last panel piece. The OC's board is literally just going to be the last one. Just clipping it all in there. Had to measure it out because I know I had to go around the gutter, and obviously the roof part's there, so it's not really too like flat or straight, as you might say. Multi-tool saves the day again. Just cutting where I marked out. Literally simple to do. It's always good if you've got a fresh blade as well. If any of you guys are doing it, it just makes life a lot easier. And just cut out, and literally we'll just push it around the gutter and the roof part. Look at that nice slide in. Look at it. Look at it. Oh my days, guys! Look at that. Man's a professional out here. But yeah, that's it. You saw me slide the board through the gutter, but I had to take it off again just because I need to wire the sockets through. So basically it's going to go through the inside and then through that OSB board what's already fixed there, and then I'm going to push out the cables. And then after that, I'll put that board back and then screw it in. It's quite simple to do, to be fair, because I had the cables there already, so I'm literally just running them through. I didn't have to run no new run. There you go, just see me just pushing it through. It's good fit, to be fair. And then that's it. Literally just start screwing it all in. Everything's been cleaned up. Got the electrics here, so basically once I've painted, then I'll put the sockets, 2 double sockets we're gonna have there. Choice of colour is black. I'm sure some of you guys knew it was gonna be black, but if you didn't know, now you can see it. You know what I mean? You know how it's to paint. Just use a roller and a tray and literally just roll and paint. It's quite simple, to be fair. Right now it just looks proper black. You see how the room was looking light before? You can look, it's just getting darker and darker and darker. It's crazy. But don't worry, it actually does turn out pretty good as well. Right now it just looks pure black. You can't see anything. But once it dries, it's like a nice little shiny effect. Don't even want to say what type of effect it is because you guys can just judge for yourself. But yeah, literally just painting the whole room. What's happening, guys? First coat done. Obviously we got some bits and bobs here. I need a paintbrush. I forgot to get a paintbrush, so when I get that, we'll paint that in. But basically main thing is first coat is done. It's definitely coming on. I don't really mind the colour at the top, so I might just keep that for now. Here we are, socket time. So basically took the Wagers off and I'm doing 2 double sockets. Literally put the cable through, and obviously with this I actually had to extend the cable. So I'm screwing this one in now, and there's 2 cables coming out of it. But what I have to do is I have to extend one of the cables so it'll be able to go to the other socket, and then you pull it back to that socket. So basically it's called a ring. That's the way it was wired before. If some of you guys know, electricians know, that's what a ring is. So like you see, there's a conduit pipe going through there to extend it to the other socket, because I wasn't able to pull it through the wall to come out to the second socket, because it would have been too long to do. So this way is better, just having the socket there with the conduit, so I could just run the cable straight through to the second socket, another cable going back to that socket. I know it seems a bit all techie and sockets and cables I'm talking about, but you know, understand. And then you can see how it was all level there. So yeah, guess I'm an electrician. I use Wagos in there, but normally if I was to do it, I'll put Wagos in the wall, then seal it up. As it's mine, the Wagos are in the socket, and that's where it's extended. And you guys can see it from that angle there. Don't worry, I'm a qualified electrician and I know what I'm doing. But please, if you guys ever trying this, just make sure that you're either competent or you just get professional to do it, because it is dangerous. And here we are, we're starting with the lights. So basically this is a 5-foot batten light, and I actually got that from work. It was like a spare one of the jobs. I've got a few of those. So literally I'm just trying to measure out in the room, make sure it's not center, because I have 2 lights, but it's like about a quarter in, and then the other one will be like a quarter in from the other way. So it's direction, and make sure it's kind of like in the middle of the quarter. I don't know if that's even making any sense, but you guys can understand what I'm talking about if you just see it. So yeah, what I'll do is install the lights first before I start doing the cables. I can't lie to you, it was really hard to do, just because it was long, and then with the lights there's like one screw on one end, and then I have to try and screw on the other end. So in the end, because there wasn't another hole in the other end, I had to actually make a hole, because obviously it has to go in between those joists. But if the hole doesn't line up, then you literally have to try and screw it in, or literally drill a hole for it to screw in, if that makes sense. So yeah, I was just going back and forth with it and hanging, but I screwed that one in and kind of like had to stretch over and try and do the other one as well. I mean, it does help if you had the second person, but you guys know I've been doing this whole build by myself, so why stop now? It is light wiring time. So basically the existing light circuit what was there before, I'm using the feed of that. The feed is then connected to the new cable I've got there, which is FP. FP is like a hardened cable which can be surface mounted. It's quite hard. So I'm extending that to that, using Wagos in, then taping it and then putting it at the back. And then that's what you see exposed, that white FP cable. It's all 1.5 lighting cable. I'm probably getting a bit technical because I'm an electrician, but yeah. So that feed's going to go all the way to the switch. So I'm wiring it all the way to the switch, where the switch you'll soon see that. And then from there, you get another cable, and then you loop it to the lights. And basically when it loops to the lights, that cable is also in the switch, and then you switch them on. So the feed will switch that cable, loops into the lights, and that's how the lights turn on. It's quite simple, to be fair. It's just like in and out. And then also you just make sure that all your coloured cables are connected together. However, in the switch, when you do wire the switch, because obviously I'm doing a 2-plate method, which is where you feed the switch, which is what you're going to see soon, is that you always put the neutrals together in a Wago or a conjunction box. And there's me screwing up the switch now. That's the second cable I was talking about. So basically all I'm doing is I'm just literally cable tying it to the other cable, which was the feed that was going to the switch, and then that cable ended up going into the light. So that's the looping method I was talking about. There's me just wiring up the lights fittings. Basically you just put all the browns, or we call them, well they're lives, but I call them browns so you guys can know what I'm talking about, into the live part, put the blues into neutrals, and then earths into earth bar. And that's basically it. Also put your earth sleeving on the earth, and there you go, you're an electrician now. And just literally repeat again for the next light, and if you have additional lights, just keep repeating the same thing. I'm going to get technical here. So where I put the feed into the switch, just make sure you know which one's the feed. The feed comes from the fuse board, and then you have your normal cable that goes into the lights, and literally you just put the brown, which is the feed, into the common,
and then the other brown into the L1, and then put your blues, which is the neutrals, in the Wago switch, and then also your earth in your earth terminal, and literally that's it. And then that's how the light's going to turn on. There you go, off. Ta-da!
Right, so all the wiring is done. Look, we have lights. It's nice, isn't it? Proper good. Looking good in here. Also, sockets are done. I've basically just got 2 sockets. Green, all systems go. What's left? The flooring.
So the flooring I chose was the normal and usual interlocking garage flooring tiles. Quite simple, made out of rubber, got 8 for the 10mm, the thickest I could get, and literally just clipped together and knocked them in, and that's it really. I think I heard some people you can use glue and to glue it down, but I didn't. I just literally just clipped it down and just left it at that. Also used a level and a styling knife to cut and make sure that it fits where I need it to fit, and that's all you need, literally. A level and a Stanley knife, and just lock them all together. I've seen some places they use like a little fancy hammer thing, but I don't need it for this. Maybe there's a different tiles, I don't know. I literally just tiled the whole room. This task was quite mundane because literally you have all the 600 by 600 panels that fit together, and then you have the corner bits, and that part is the longer part. But you know, wasn't too bad at the end of the day, I guess.
Woo! Been banging out all day, but basically it's done. Just got to do the door. I'll do the door tomorrow. Let me show you. 106. Got the floors done. Got the flooring in. Now man, I'm proper happy with this. Proper happy. This is sick. Look, like this is the motorbike man cave, yeah. So guys, because you know my door is like a custom size door, I just put the whole shed together and just made a door size which I thought would be big enough to get things in and out. This is why I have to make a custom size door. So you guys saw me cutting, and this is what it looked like. This little template is what it looks like. We're literally just gonna join it together, and this will be the size door. Obviously it's not exactly done, but you guys are going to see the way it looks. As the wood is slightly soft, I use my combi drill and wood drill bit and then drill a hole and then screw it. Basically the door frame is literally above this plywood I bought for £5 from the wood recycling place. Cheap, but it works. It's a little bit short, but it doesn't matter because the frame kind of like goes just above it, so it kind of just covers it, if that makes any sense. And there's me using the multi-tool to cut it. Don't do it. So I had the issue with the door, yeah, and for some reason it wasn't linking up together when I used the wood and then when I used the frame. I don't know, it wasn't working. So basically I had to scrap that idea. So what I've done is
I just did my own.
I kept faffing around,
it just made sense and it worked.
So now,
and there you go.
Literally,
there you can see it. It's not exactly the same, but that's what it looks like now. And to be honest, it doesn't even look too bad, to be fair. So yeah, that's what I went with. You guys already know what the colour of the door is going to be. You know, black. It could only be black. But yeah, when you see it all done, it's going to be gap. So guys, guess what? It's done. So I guess we're going to see what it looks like now, innit? All right, you guys ready? Boom! Look at that. That looks serious, innit? Come on. Literally just wheeled it in right now. So I banged it in the middle, but if you look, there's enough for another bike. Let me guys know what you think. We're gonna have a kit out process, so there's gonna be a kit out as well. Let me know what you think of the door. So the door was a bit of a mad one, still got paint on my hands, but not too bad. Slight little gap here and there, a little bit tweaking. And this also needs to dry as well. It's a general space, do some workshop stuff, tweaks, little mods, chill, even do my videos in here as well. I think the size is big enough.
So I'm happy, I'm actually happy. Those of you guys were saying, is it gonna be good? What do you guys think? Let me know. Also, I kept seeing this color. I just wanted a bit of contrast. I think it was black, it might have been a bit too much. Let me know if you think the lighting's alright as well. I think there's a little bit echoing here. But so far, I think we're all good. Alright guys, yeah. Catch you guys in the next video. Next video will be me just look like picking out a little bit of my gums and stuff. So, and also if you guys want a price breakdown, I'll do a video on that as well. Peace.